with this whole news story blitz going on about attendees at one of Donald Trump's rallies in Tucson are reporting mysterious eye problems like a week after the rally. The rally that they're referencing here, and every one of these news articles, they pretty much say the same thing. It's almost like a script was given out, and they're saying the same exact thing. Several attendees at Donald Trump's Arizona rally have reported experiencing mysterious eye issues following the gathering, sparking fears of a possible third assassination attempt on the former president. On September 12th, Trump held a rally in Tucson, which drew over 2,000 people despite the 100-degree heat. The event ended with a number of Trump supporters heading to the emergency room for the treatment of bizarre symptoms. And if you read through these stories, there's one individual, just one, that is given her name. She's a former Planned Parenthood director turned Trump supporter, said that her eyes were burning and she was struggling to see. And now there's a brother and a sister who have declined to be named that were sitting near Rodriguez at the event that claimed that it just kept getting worse and worse. And my eyes were watering a lot. My nose started running. Then I started feeling my face getting really flushed. My neck felt like it was on fire. It just progressed from there, the sister said. And the brother said it was all focused on my eyes. My eyes were red like hell, you know. It's unbearable. I couldn't handle it. Now, coincidentally, Kamala Harris was doing a private event there in downtown Tucson on the same day. But if you look at all of these articles, they all pretty much say the same thing. Attendees to Donald Trump's rally in Arizona have reported sustaining mystery eye problems from the event. Donald Trump's rally in Tucson, Arizona last week has now been shrouded in mystery after several attendees claimed to suffer from bizarre eye-burning symptoms in the aftermath. And this talks about 6 rally goers and one woman, pro-life activist Mayra Rodriguez, of course, came through. It just seems really curious to me that all of these different news reporters supposedly, I don't know. It just seems weird because you have statements from like the FBI and the CIA. A Secret Service said they were unaware of the injuries of rally goers and claimed there was no threat to Trump. Trump's campaign is looking into it. I don't know, folks. I really don't know. Right Side Broadcasting covers all of Trump's rallies and all of Trump's events. And
police and firemen.
I mean, I would think that if there were like several people injured in the way that these people claim in these like scripted news articles, I would think that maybe some of them might have been paying attention to Right Side Broadcasting and know about Right Side Broadcasting and maybe have made their way over here to this video and talking about how, hey, I was at that rally. That's the rally that I was at where I experienced some eye burning and all this. And what is up with all of these posts here? All of these comments made by different accounts, just naming names. And it's not like even first and last names. It's just random names. Wilson, Patricia, Williams, Michelle, Thompson, Paul, White, George, Martinez, Deborah, Perez, Anna, Miller, Dorothy, Jackson, Mark, Martin, Lisa, Hall, Kimberly, Young, David, Moore, Timothy. What is this? Is this some kind of a weird ass code or something going on this Right Side Broadcasting video posted by every one of these is a different account. It's not like the same account, but they're just posting these like random names and it goes on and on. But I've looked through all of these comments and there's a lot of comments. I've been looking through all of these comments on this video of the Tucson rally from Right Side Broadcasting. And there's like absolutely not one post, not one comment from anybody claiming that they were injured by some kind of mysterious eye thing going on. I'm just very, very suspicious of this particular news story talking about how Trump rally attendees suffered some kind of mystery eye problem, suffering from some kind of chemical attack. And if you go by this person's testimony here, this Mayra Rodriguez, a former Planned Parenthood director, she claims that days later, Rodriguez said she's still suffering pain. She can't see anything. When I try to open my eyes, it's like a white cloud to cover. It hurts. And I mean, what really is going on here? A narrative intended to cause people to not want to go to Trump's rallies is like this. Their like way of trying to put out a news story that will put fear into Trump supporters so that people will stop showing up at his rallies. I mean, a lot of people attend his rallies. I'm just saying he has pretty big turnout at his rallies, and it's just really interesting. Even that this article here talking about it, instead of supplying more evidence or more proof or more testimony or eyewitness accounts or something, they finish it by talking about Harris and her private event and talking about both candidates expected to spend significant time in Arizona. And it showed most recent poll. So there's a motive or something behind this where there's just like, I don't know. it also pretty much reads like a script. And it says here, neither the FBI nor the Secret Service have provided comment on the injuries or if they're even investigating the matter at this time. And I don't know. I wouldn't put it past our media to try to create this narrative that if you go to one of Trump's rallies, you might possibly get hurt, and just to try to hurt his attendance ratings and his attendance numbers, because he gets a pretty big turnout, folks. And in case you're not aware of it, Right Side Broadcasting covers all of Trump's rallies. You can go back through all of their videos on their channel, and you can see rally after rally after rally of just thousands upon thousands of people showing up. And if the other side, this Miss Harris that they keep on putting front and forward, if she was getting that kind of turnout at her rallies and her events, the way that Trump was, they'd be blasting that shit all over the news and it'd be all over the platforms. But they don't, because she doesn't get that kind of backing. She doesn't get that kind of attendance at her rallies, but Trump does. So I don't know. Is this just a script that was passed out to all of these news agencies? I mean, and it's even a week later. A week later, okay? There aren't even really any legitimate articles or news information coming out prior to just yesterday. I mean, even 2 days ago, 3 days ago, it seems like, is when some of the first reports were surfacing on it. You would think that maybe there would have been like maybe the same day reports of it being told to the news, and the news agencies writing up news articles talking about it even the day of or the day after, but they wait until a week after. It's just fishy. The media and the news agencies, these people are enemies of the people, okay? And I'm convinced these people aren't even human, really. The majority of them are probably just deep fake AIs anyways, but this whole story about this mysterious illness, former President Donald Trump rally attendees hospitalized amid fears of chemical attack. That is a pretty bold statement there. They're hospitalized amid fears of a chemical attack. Really? Where's the proof? Show me the proof. Where's the eyewitness testimony? Where are the doctor's reports? I mean, and I know there's HIPAA laws, right? But if these people really wanted to come forward and try to find people who were held accountable and want the FBI and the CIA and the Secret Service to do an investigation into the situation, you would think they would be providing a little bit more than just a couple of eyewitness testimonies from people who, for one, don't want to identify themselves with when this. I don't know. I'm just not buying it. I think it's bullshit. I think it's a bullshit story just to try to hurt Trump's numbers at his rallies. Scare people so the people won't want to come to his rallies. That's what I think anyway. Just saying. If anybody has any videos or any kind of information from any of these other people, because there's one of these articles that says that 20 people, there were 20 people, approximately 20 attendees in this one here. Chemical attack. Oh, mysterious illness hits approximately 20 attendees after Donald Trump rally in Tucson, Arizona. Really? Approximately 20 attendees reported falling ill with unusual symptoms shortly after the event concluded, sparking concerns about a possible chemical attack targeting the former president or his supporters. Really? This is just irresponsible news reporting as far as I'm concerned. One of the affected individuals reportedly sought medical attention and was informed by her doctor that she had suffered from what appeared to be a chemical burn. The Trump campaign has acknowledged the reports and has begun collecting information from affected individuals. While there has been no official statement on the nature of the illnesses, a senior campaign advisor emphasized the commitment to ensuring the safety of attendees at future rallies, noting the importance of protecting those who come out to support the former president. I guarantee you that if this was something legitimate that actually occurred, Trump would have made a tweet about it. I guarantee he would have said something about some of his rally supporters or some of his rally attendees and some of his supporters getting hit with some kind of a chemical attack. Nah, I'm not buying it. I think this is a bullshit story, y'all. Just saying.